Ahoy, friends. Ryan McCaffrey with Brandon Tyrell. We're from IGN, and Brandon here is reviewing Sea of Thieves. You are catching us early on in that process. Brandon, what are we doing? Let's jump right in. We played lots of beta. I presume everybody who's watching this video has probably also spent some time with the beta, if not playing it, then watching it.
Right.
So while you're busy dancing.
Doing a jig here. So that's right. This is sort of part one of our review in progress. We had hoped to get in early, but, you know, everybody got into the servers at the same time. So right now we're all going through this at the same time. I'm going to be just, you know, talking about what we think so far, and, you know, to sort of give you some gameplay over top of that, we'll be taking a quest from the Order of the Lost Souls, or the Order of the Souls.
Which was not in the beta. So
right,
let's see what they have to offer here, voyage-wise.
This is one of the three companies that wasn't in the beta, and what they do is essentially she tasks you with going out and killing skeletons, killing old pirate crews that have died and since risen. So why we do that? I mean, Ryan, you played the beta as much as I did.
Yes.
So, you know, there's a lot of questions left unanswered as to what exactly Sea of Thieves is. You can see the one of the skeleton forts off in the distance, and those eyes light up there. So we sail straight towards that. We're going to find a skeleton port. But right now we have other things to do.
Yeah, let's hop aboard here. So we've got our one-person sloop, which you can, of course, you can play this game solo, and in this video you're just running around by yourself for now. But it is definitely not the ideal way to play. Brandon and we were actually talking about this in the office today, as you just kind of go ahead and lock in one of your
let's go ahead and fight the pitiful crew of the Night Lady.
Sounds good. You know, I kind of had mixed fun when I did sail alone in the beta. I had some periods where I actually made some really cool stories happen and had a neat fight with some another crew of pirates. But then a lot of the other times I just got beat down. Like if they just, you know, they would just outnumber me and come find me. So it's going to be interesting to see how this works out as a solo experience. But it is, I think it's pretty safe to say from everything we've played in the beta, it's not the ideal way to play. It's arguably not even the intended way to play the games. The game's creators, Rare, wants you to form a crew. So we'll be doing that.
I mean, that's correct. Yeah, we're gonna. This game really does feel like, you know, the magic happens when you've got you and your pirate friends.
Yeah.
And I think I shared a story with you. The first time I played the beta ever, I was by myself, and I just got camped on an island by a larger crew. But, you know, that was in the Henri early days, and I think people are starting to see sort of, you know, the importance of cooperation here as we. I think, what are we doing? We're sailing
which direction?
Southeast, right? Here's a fun little tip. All right, southeast.
I never noticed that. Thank you.
Yeah, you can look over the railing so you don't have to keep going up and down. You can do it on all the ships. I think the galleon, you have to look down the center of it. But we're sailing right in the middle of that rock formation there.
I would be willing to bet that was a tweak that Rare made at some point during development, where they were probably annoyed by the same thing and said, let's change the shape of the boat.
Yeah. First of all, I mean, you know, if you haven't played the beta, this is a gorgeous game. Look at that
really
water.
Is.
The lighting, right now it's kind of muggy outside, so it doesn't really do it justice. I need to get back on course because we're gonna miss here.
Huge rocks dead ahead.
Yeah. I actually need to get in the center of those rocks over there.
Yeah. And the wind is actually heading that way, so that will help.
So we're aiming for right in here. There's those trees right there. That's our island.
It will be an early test of your sailing skills to see if you can navigate this.
Well, I've only put about 2 hours into it, maybe a little less. And strangely enough, I came to this island the last time, so I actually met another solo player who wanted me to join them and go fight a skeleton fort. So I wasn't murdered immediately. He waved, I waved. We realized that
that's because the odds were even.
Yeah,
he didn't have a crew with him.
Here's another little tip. You can not set the angle. You can pull this up just slightly, and then kind of see where you're going.
Yeah, it's we'll cut down your speed a tad.
Right.
That's the trade-off.
But yeah, so far my first engagement with another player was really nice. He waved, I waved. We realized we weren't going to try to kill each other immediately. He jumped over and talked to me for a bit, helped me do my previous quest. And then I was like, hey, thanks, but no thanks. And he was like, all right, well, have a great day, and jumped back on his own ship and sailed away.
One little thing, this may be very plainly obvious tip, but it was a thing I hadn't noticed in the beginning.
Right.
On the wheel, the gold, the one with the gold bits on it, that's your 12 o'clock.
Right.
So when you're turning and trying to figure out, oh, am I still turned? That's how you know.
There's one on each. So there's, I guess, 12 o'clock,
and a 6.
12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and 9 o'clock, I want to say, for hard left and hard right turn. So we're going to go ahead and drop anchor right here, do a nice handbrake turn.
Nicely done.
And then we're going to go,
and
I just got an achievement for it. There it is.
That. I do also appreciate, you'd already gotten this, the achievement on when you were playing earlier before we started recording, but as an old school PC gamer and big time fan of The Secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, I'm a pirate now. Yeah,
I very much appreciate that one of the first achievements you get is called I Want to Be a Pirate, which is a Guybrush Threepwood line straight from that game.
I feel like there's maybe a shark around. But, by the way, this is the most terrifying experience of this game, is when you're in the water and you can't see what's underneath you. You don't know if a shark's coming.
It's not even nighttime, Brandon. Get it together, man.
I do not enjoy it. Oh, and
that it's new.
Yeah, there are snakes in here now, and if they bite you, they can poison you. So, right off the bat, like, how much more is going to be added in from the beta? We're just going to go ahead and dive in here.
Okay.
And so far, a new type of animal. We see a snake. We see a couple different types of skeletons. Oh, no. So there's that's my ship. Okay, because
you're good.
I overshot. Yeah, I don't trust anything right now. And then, of course, there's, the new type of
Don't
quest
forget to
as
block.
well. Yeah, I'm working on it.
There you go. Nicely done.
So the Order of Lost Souls, or the Order of Souls, forgive me, I can never remember the name of it. Ooh, a chicken coop. Come here.
Real mad, that skeleton. There you go. Nice.
Yeah. So we're going to eat, and then, so the idea is basically we have to come clear the skeleton thread out, and they keep coming out in waves, but I'm going to kill this snake.
All right, one snake's down. Come a big group of skeletons.
Here.
But yeah, the big question remains with Sea of Thieves even after the betas, and that is, how long will the long tail on this game be? And what was interesting was in the tavern, as your poison here, in the tavern when you first spawn into the world, there is a guy named George in there who appears
a mysterious guy.
Yes, a mysterious stranger who reveals himself to be named George, who appears to be the keeper of whatever a more primary quest in Sea of Thieves is, which I'm very curious to see how that plays out. But before you can undertake any of those quests, you need to first up your standing with all of the factions.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate on not dying here.
You got this. You got this. I believe in you.
What's his name? Captain Munter Pirate
Mitchell
Hunter?
Munter Pirate Hunter.
All right, Mitchell.
I would suspect that
there we go.
Character is named after one of the founders in the Alpha program.
Oh, yeah, maybe. So then you could see, part of the Lost or the Order of Souls is to go kill these skeletons, pick up their mysterious skulls, and then take them on back. But while we're going back here now, hoping we're not going to get eaten by a shark, let's talk a little bit about the review and progress structure, because unfortunately, we didn't get any time with this game, ahead of time.
Just like an MMO or any other live service-based game.
And I understand why. They want everyone to experience it sort of at the same speed.
Drop down. There you go. Anchor's up.
Go ahead and pull anchor here. And we'll head on back to Outpost. So the plan right now is, ooh, this might not be good here.
You got this.
Slow. Nope. I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna sideswipe it.
No, you got it. Trust me, you got it.
No, I bet. Nope. We're gonna hit it.
You got it. See?
I don't know.
Oh, ye of little faith.
Oh, this is not good though. Come on.
Which way's the wind blowing?
Straight ahead.
You're good. You got it.
Now, see, I always think I got it, and then I go under, and I see that I'm taking on water. Okay.
You got it.
All right. So we did it this time.
See?
Ryan, you have more faith in me.
Give yourself a little more credit.
I appreciate that. Okay, so we're gonna. I can't remember exactly where it is, but I think we need to head north, back to the outpost. So, yep, northwest.
On your way.
So the getting back to the review in progress structure, we're gonna play next couple days. We'll have an update for you probably Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah.
We may or may not do another one. I plan on doing nothing but playing Sea of Thieves for the foreseeable 7 days. And then we'll either have another update for you sometime over the weekend or just the final installment, the scored final review for you. And that's really just so we can get a sense of like the breadth and the, how much there is to take in this game.
And, see if there are any server issues, that whole thing. Just doing making your list, checking it twice.
And the due diligence.
Yes.
Where are we at here? I think this is us straight ahead, yeah? Yeah.
Looks like it there, up just off to the port bow. See that? You like that? Little pirate, little
I liked it.
Turn?
Yeah. Completely blew my train of thought with your amazing pun. This is something I need to work on here is pulling into harbors. I always end up running into ground or having to fire a cannon and then swimming 80 yards to where I'm trying to get to.
As the sun sets here over the outpost.
This beautiful, beautiful lighting.
Wait for it.
Oh, no.
Drop anchor.
Drop it.
There you go.
Oh, I hit.
Check below.
All right, where are my boards? There they are.
Not too bad.
It could have been better. Don't judge me right now. We're all learning together.
Just bucket the water out of there.
Yep. But you can sort of see, if you hadn't been keeping up with Sea of Thieves this far, you can sort of see the gameplay loop here. Everything has a secondary purpose, which I love. I'm in love with the fact that an item might seem simple at first, but guess what? You can also do something insane with it, like this bucket used to bail out water, or you can drink too much ale and then vomit into the bucket and throw that at an enemy to disorient
in their face.
them. Yeah. Like the anchor. Everyone knows to use the anchor to stop your boat, but you can also do handy handbrake turns. So there's the design of Sea of Thieves so far. I'm really in love with, and lots of easy, simple, seemingly straightforward things can be used for multiple purposes.
Yeah, the phrase that I've been tossing around for a while now is that this could end up being Destiny for dads, where it's a game, where you jump on with your friends, you sail, you have some adventures, you can play for a couple hours in an evening, but you're not stuck in any sort of hardcore grind where you got to get your dailies and your weeklies and your monthlies and your yearlies. You just play, you have fun, and you log off.
And that's one of the big questions I want to answer is, can this game be something more than just a great time with your friends?
Yeah.
And we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be for everyone, Sea of Thieves. There's no doubt. There are people that very much enjoy that grind of a service-based game, but there are also people that don't. So it'll be interesting to see where Sea of Thieves falls quite specifically on that spectrum. But in the meantime, you've got plenty of sailing to do. You'll crew up here.
That's right. We're gonna go get some friends and then hit the.
Yeah, in fact, I'm gonna go log on and join you here pretty shortly, and we'll hit the high seas and see what happens.
Right on. Well, I'm Brandon Tyrell. You can find me on Twitter at Brandon Tyrell. You, of course, know Ryan. You can find him on Twitter at DMC Ryan. And we are going to be diving in, no pun intended, to Sea of Thieves all week long. But for much more on Sea of Thieves, keep it right here as we continue through this review progress. So thanks, and see you next time.